the vision for my classroom is pretty simple. The goal for all of my students is to be able to be masters of science who can go on and they can choose to study science in college if that's what they want to do. And so that covers everything from being literate and being able to hold an opinion in an area of science, but it also holds true with like being able to write in science and being able to demonstrate mastery on our assessments. So I guess in my classroom, kind of what that looks like is I'm doing a more focused job of providing labs for my students, especially because A, they think labs are awesome, and B, it's a way for me to assess, do they know things and can they explain themselves really well, and will they be able to be successful in a college environment? Because I know for me, one of the craziest things when I got to college was, you want me to do a lab report, and you want me to have a t-test, and you want me to design the procedure myself, and this is all very dramatic. And so for my students, I want that to not be a dramatic experience. I want that to be something that they're really comfortable with and they're excited about doing. So in my class right now, that kind of looks like a lab or two every week. It might be something small, but it's what we do in here. And it also means, holding the kids accountable to doing awesome work in their written lab reports, and it means asking for rough drafts sometimes, and sometimes that means spending a lot of time grading them, but it's always worth it. And it also looks like my kids who really think that A, they're going to college next year, and B, that I believe that they're going to go to college next year. And I actually had one student tell me that today, so I think that's what I'm looking for in my classroom and how I'm starting to see it here in the second quarter of the year. Most proud of. One is my environmental science seniors who are currently writing up lab reports where they have to use the statistical test, like the chi-squared test, in order to see if what the lab they did, if their results were statistically significant or not. And so they're going to have to present in a formal lab report the statistical significance as well as kind of what they learned in our evolution / natural selection lab, and so I'm really excited about that. But I'm also excited because my chemistry students have their second test, their huge unit test, coming up on Friday, and I've already had some of them asking me questions and how to prepare and kind of what they need to do to get ready, and so I'm excited for them to be so excited and so motivated to really do well in this class.
My goal is to finish this class and hopefully take the AP test and pass it easily. It's important because it shows us on how we expanded our growth in this class. Because I came into this class learning the basics, but then if we keep going on and on, we will be able to learn the little details that happen that made up Earth and what's affecting us right now. Because in science, in the sciences and colleges, it's gonna talk to us about how the environments can have an effect on each other, and so we'll be able to have a little bit of understanding of how the pollution and how we are affecting the Earth. She's helping us because she makes this class entertaining. She makes us laugh and she gives us good notes, and it just helps a lot. I think that she's so far one of the best science teachers I've had. When I see